Hey there, thank you for tuning in. Again, we're sharing some devotional thoughts, keeping them short. That's something that's not easy for me, but I'll work real hard to keep this thing short and just share a little thought that has grabbed my heart, that has helped me in my walk with Christ that I wanted to pass along to you. And this thought comes from a sermon that I heard Pastor Tracy preach a few weeks ago, and it pulls some truth out of Mark chapter 1, verse 41 when this dude with leprosy saw Christ, and he asked Christ, "Will you heal me?" And Christ was like, "Do you think I can heal you?" And the leper was like, "Yeah, I know you can heal me." And then he says, "If you are willing." And then came some of the most beautiful words in all of Scripture. Jesus looked at him and said, "I am willing." What a shock to that dude with leprosy, that he's like, man, this Jesus who is just so incredible. Not only does he care enough to stop and talk, but he cares enough to actually make a difference in my life. And I think about my own life, that Jesus was willing. I mean, despite my stubbornness, despite my defiance, despite my selfishness, despite all my desires to make this whole life about me and what I want, Jesus was willing to die for me, to sacrifice for me, to reach out to me, to redeem me, to restore me, to forgive me, to give me promises. Who am I that God gives me promises? And to give me a hope, not only for my future, but for all of eternity. And we see throughout Scripture, James reminds us that when we are proud and arrogant, Jesus resists us. But when we humble ourselves and we recognize our desperate dependency on Him, that He draws near to us. And when we call out on His name and we're seeking to do His will, He is faithful to heal us of anything that would prevent us from serving Him well. He is willing to provide for us and to equip us anything that we need to do what He's called us to do. Jesus had a plan for that leper's life, and he needed that healing and redemption to fulfill the plan that God had for him. Do you love God enough? Do you focus on His will so much that you would forsake anything to go before Him and say, "Lord, please heal me"? Because when you do that, you're at the point to hear those words, "I am willing." And then you can take His blessings. That's not only meant for you, but you can take those blessings that He gives you in order to do ministry in His name, so that He can not only be a blessing in your life, but He can be a blessing through your life. Now, I pray not only for myself, but everybody tuning in, that we will humble ourselves, call upon His name, depend on His grace, and intentionally share that grace with every ounce of diligence we have. Because not only do other people need it, but Jesus deserves that honor and that glory and that obedience from us. Thank you for tuning in. If you needed time to talk things out, pray things over, give me a call. I'd be honored to hear your heart and go before the throne of God with you in prayer as well. Look forward to talking to you soon. Bye-bye.